Oh, are we still on Raw
Back
or
to Europe.
SmackDown?
Back
What
to
are we
Europe.
talking about?
SmackDown.
Yes, there was a girls' tag team match involved somewhere in there. Poor LA Knight defended the U.S. title against Brown Strongman. And I just want to mention this because Fatu came out and just beat the shit out of everybody. It just gave LA Knight the Samoan drop and a couple of moonsaults to Mr. Strongman and, got over like $1 million, but they only went 3 minutes to begin with in this match. And I was thinking maybe LA Knight won the lottery, only having to go 3 minutes with his giant chest of drawers. He's a giant chifforobe, is what he is. He's very awkward to move around. Probably won't go in the door frame. But now Solo and Fatu are having words. Brian, did you catch this? Because afterwards, Fatu said some things, and Solo was telling her, hey, lower your tone. And basically, the last statement was, I'm going to be the last man standing and win the U.S. title with or without you. So
It better not make that another three-way. Oh God!
But
another three-way.
But now, poor Tonga Loa. They've just.
Where is he?
Well, he break his toe in that match, and that was a convenient time for us to never see him again. There's people come back from fucking heart transplants.
That same match, didn't Jimmy Uso? Did Jimmy Uso break his foot in that match or something?
Well, yes, and somebody else, fucking, I can't remember, nearly died from asphyxiation or some shit. But the point is, they got rid of Tonga Loa, so Solo had Tommy Tonga. And Tommy is the fall guy in all of this, but if Fatu is a baby face in terms of the people are awed by his athleticism and fury, but he works better doing that as a heel. I don't think it's the time to particularly make him a baby face, but if the problem that I'm thinking is even if they just, okay, we're going to have Fatu versus Solo, is some similar styles that might diminish Jacob and or Solo, because it might make Jacob shit look less special and it might make Solo look like he can't do all the shit Jacob can do. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I don't know where exactly they're going.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jacob could be the leader if he beats Solo, but I don't know if that's. I mean, it's weird the way they've minimized the Bloodline story over the past half a year or so. It was the main thing on SmackDown. Everything revolved around the Bloodline being there. If they weren't there, Heyman was. Then there was the second version of the Bloodline with Solo, the Tongas, and Fatu. That was kind of doing something. Now, like, the Bloodline's a non-entity. I mean, Roman Reigns calls himself the OTC. There's kind of nothing happening, and he's barely on the shows at all. Now he is a little bit because they're weeks away from WrestleMania. And on SmackDown, the people want to cheer Fatu. They're teasing something. But Solo means a whole lot less than he used to.
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out in the parking garage bitching at people.
Yeah, they had Roman beat him a few times, and then all of a sudden no one cares about Solo. Who knew that was going to happen? So I don't know. It's weird that the Bloodline was the main thing, and now it's not, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of want them to do something and just get it over with already.
Here's the thing. You can't have a bunch of top guys. You can only have a few top guys, because if you have a bunch of top guys, then obviously you're watering shit down. And sometimes when you are lucky enough to have an abundance, a plethora, if you will, of top guys, you don't need to see all of them. So I don't mind Roman being gone for a while and he comes back for the big thing. That's probably better, because the other newer, fresher, sparklier, shinier things may outshine him, that people got a chance to miss him. How can I miss you if you won't go away? That whole fucking thing, right? So that I don't know, but the actual, like you said, the diminishment of the whole bloodline. I don't think Roman should be necessarily in the bloodline anymore, but I think the the Mudline, as we called it, the outlaw Mudline, the evil Mudline. They got mixed up in the transporter and they all came out evil with facial hair. That could be a bigger deal with Jacob Fatu still in it and Solo doing something and Tommy there to be flunkies for a while longer. And it seems like that I'm not arguing they put their eggs in the Fatu basket, but there's poor Solo and Tommy over there.
See, you can't turn him. I would hope they wouldn't turn him babyface yet either, because I feel like there's money to be made with him and Roman. I don't even know if money to be made is an expression you use anymore. It's going to be on a show that was sold to a local municipality for millions of dollars, and everyone's going to
no. We're going to sell it to the Saudis.
Yeah, well, someone will be paying even so more. Much. But Roman and Jacob Fatu, it's been teased. They've had moments, as a one-on-one feud, that could be something.
Yeah.
But again, Roman's barely there. How many matches does he work in a year? He's on the Young Bucks schedule.
Well, that's actually apropos because he's same size as both of them. But together? I see Jacob and Roman for something like a bit SummerSlam-ish or Survivor Series-ish or things like that. I'm not saying that that's not a thing, but I don't think they need to have Jacob and Solo nattering at each other right now because people are going to choose sides. Solo comes out looking, whatever.
They should make Jacob the evil bloodline chief, and Solo loses to him and falls in line behind him, and they got Tama Tonga and they got Hikuleo and developmental. And then all of a sudden you're building up something to confront the OTC. Who the hell are you to call yourself the OTC? I'm the TC right now.
Well, how about the NTC? I'm the new tribal chief.
Yeah, I mean something, but otherwise,
or the FTC, the fucking tribal chief.
I hate to say it because I like LA Knight, but otherwise you're just people running into these LA Knight segments where WWE uses the fact that he's over to hide the fact that they're doing like worthless segments a lot of the time.
Yeah, and he happens to be there when other people come out and beat other people up.
You know the fans are going to react for him. You know he's going to get a big pop, and then someone's going to beat him up. That's really what it's come down to. But we'll see where they go with the bloodline.